Okay, Chris, I hope you can hear me. Uh, Here's what you do. There are several options available. You can either join multiplayer straight away. Uh, uh, I will send you some good server links, like this one, for example. But if you want just to try stuff in single player, you can jump to the editor. Select Tanoa Island. It's a nice little island with jungle and stuff like this. Now you can move here. You can turn your camera with the if you press right mouse button and hold it, you can turn your camera, and you can move around with WASD keys. So you can press M for map. You can just, you know, with the mouse wheel you can change the scale of the map, and you can go wherever you want and press right click, go here, and we're here in the airport. And then here on the right you can select helicopters, and you can choose whichever you want. You can press shift and you can pull it to rotate, or you can just move it around like this. Note that we have pilots in here. You can see this red circle around the pilot. It means it's a player, and this one is an NPC pilot. Let's delete him. So then you can just press play scenario. Here it is. Just checking. So now, one important thing in ArmA is to ensure you have the advanced flight model enabled, otherwise it will be quite not what you want. You go to options, game, and helicopter flight model. Make sure it is advanced, or switch with these arrows. You may want to show gauges in the cockpit, but it's most likely not what you want, because it looks kind of weird, and you can see the gauges in the cockpit, so no point really in enabling them. Rough landing you want to be enabled, because otherwise it will just blow up if you came in too fast or with too much vertical speed. With it enabled, it will break. You know, it has some regions like main rotor, tail rotor, electrical systems, and engine. You can break any of these parts. These parts can be shot, or you just can, for example, break your tail rotor if you fly into a tree or something like this. wind effects enabled, auto trim disabled, stress damage enabled, over torque and stuff like this. So you want it to be like this. Graphic settings, I believe your video card will be able to pull anything at maximum settings, so you can just kinda set all the stuff to ultra, and visibility you can set to maximum, because it really affects how things look. Make sure your resolution is set to the right one, and you can also adjust some settings here. The higher the better. Yeah, well, you can just experiment with this. So that's for the settings, and then how you fly it. You just turn your mouse wheel. You press spacebar on engine on, and that's it, you can fly. I will make it a bit quieter, so yeah, like this. So that's it. Wow. Haven't been flying in ArmA for a while. I guess I just hit the floor with the tail rotor or something. I'm not sure. The flight model is a bit different from more sophisticated simulators, but it's not bad. One thing I have to show you is how to tune your controls. Oh, it's just, I believe it's just me sitting too far from my pedals. So if you want to change the sensitivity of your controls, you can press options, controls, controller. You can select your desired controller. For example, my sim chair, you can see I move cyclic y-axis. Here it is. So you can change the sensitivity of it to your liking. You have to remove that zone, set it to 0 on all the axes. So this is linear, this is more sensitivity around the centers, this is generally you don't need it. It's kinda increased sensitivity if you feel it isn't enough, but I don't think you'll need it. That's it. Let's try again. I hope you can see it all on YouTube right now. So something you should note, it isn't a flight simulator, a pure flight simulator. It's a military simulator with a flying option. So it has more or less decent flight model, but that's pretty much it. What's cool in it is you can actually replicate the usage of MH6 or other helicopters on the battlefield. It can be fun in multiplayer. For example, you can fast rope guys to the jungle. Now I will show you something that no dedicated flight simulator will allow you to do. So you can actually fight and use all the vehicles that are available. Also, there are many types of gameplay available, like a lot of PvP modes, and also a lot of PvE modes where you compete with AI together with your teammates. Fuck. I have forgotten how to fly this thing a bit because I've been flying Huey almost exclusively for some time now. So the editor is just a demo mode where you can it's a sandbox where you can place yourself and the enemy units and then practice or whatever. Or you can practice your flying before you go to multiplayer and carry real people around. So you probably wouldn't want to crash with 8 people on board. Something you should probably know, landing on buildings and objects, it can be buggy, so be careful when doing it. It may work on, or you may blow up. For some reason the controls seem... I forgot to use my sensitivity settings. Yeah, now it's much better. Yeah, that's it. You can see... damn.